Hey, you guys. Happy Saturday. Happy Noche de la Muertes. Um, we are downtown. We are heading over to Gloria Molina Park, following a bunch of Dodgers fans. So it could be slamming down here. I hope you all had a great rockin' Halloween. If you didn't get to see our Halloween celebration, please check it out. Um, you can skim through it. It's exciting in some spots, but a lot of walking back and forth. I think yesterday, sorry, Yo Yo, I saw Yo Yo yesterday, who was also live streaming, much later than I was. What time did you end up leaving, Yo Yo? 55%. I really need to clean my glasses. I mean, besides wiping them off. I thought it said my phone was charged at 55%. It's actually 85%, which is great. Right? I left at like 9-ish, and I took the bus, naturally. I just live off of Santa Monica, and I probably walked a third of the way home, and then between just waiting for the bus because it was so slow, and then between where I got on and Hollywood Forever Cemetery, woo, the traffic was a shite show. It was totally fun. I really enjoyed it. I will tell you, my legs are tired today. I feel like that was a distance wise, just measured distance wise, that was a lot more. Hey, George, happy All Hallows Day. Um, Distance wise, I did like 8.3 miles yesterday, but that was really just like walking back and forth. Sorry. Walking back and forth between the beginning and end of the route. We're coming up on the library. Some skater boys and dogs, if you can't hear that. Every dog loves a skater. As a former skater, many, many moons ago, I don't really think I came across very many dogs. I slept like till 8 o'clock or 8:30 this morning. I didn't drink anything last night. I felt like I was on sober patrol. Well, I don't really drink that much anyway, but it was fun. I definitely missed my sidekick. Hey, Carriopolis, happy All Hallows Day. We're doing 2 nights of Dias de los Muertes. My intention was to go to Hollywood Forever tonight. I'm actually kind of glad I got out of it, even though I wanted to go moderately. I just like coming downtown. I like coming to things that don't cost a fortune. Um, that feel a little a little less exclusive, I guess. So tonight and tomorrow's event are free. We made a little cash donation to the players last time. The group that performed the story at Alvaro Street, sorry. They work for free. They do that thing. It's a labor of love. Pretty excellent, I think. I don't know if he was letting me go. Sometimes people are sweet, sometimes not so much. What was your favorite costume last night? We'll see. Oh my gosh. What time? Dodgers start at 5, right? You better be prepared to run downtown if they win. Because LA will go wild. I love the light fixture on that building. Or I guess it's actually the restaurant. It actually looks better from afar. Also, it probably just looks good because my glasses are smudgy. Thank you so much, Yo-Yo. Have a good night. Be careful out there. This is kind of a magically futuristic kind of block GTA style. But I can't help imagining what it might have looked like before. In Bunker Hill days. But if I want to imagine, I can just play LA Noire. Oh, hey, Ronald. So, I was gonna go to Day of the Dead at Hollywood Forever. I scoped out tickets like half a month ago, and then a couple weeks ago, or like a couple days ago, I bought it. Or so I thought. And unfortunately, I didn't. Kind of unlike me to forget shit like that, but I did. But I like a more inclusive event, so we'll just have fun at the Gloria Molina Park. Also, if we're really, really good, if you're really, really good, we can go to Little Tokyo because they're also having a celebration this night. This night. This fine All Hallows Day. Anybody do anything particularly haunting last night? Anything spooky? I literally had to put on a sweater. I wore a t-shirt. I did wear pants today. I also did wear a belt. I keep forgetting to wear a belt because I don't like a shorts and a belt. A shorts and a belt. So I've gone to the Hollywood Forever Day of the Dead a couple times. It is a little more, don't take this the wrong way, it's a little more Disney and just kind of expensive. I did find like a ticket that was 30 bucks, 30 something bucks plus fee plus something else, and that ended up just being under $40. But I can't imagine if Joe and I had to go, it would have been 80 bucks. But hey, I still have 40 bucks. That's a beautiful car with a bride in the back seat. I don't know how much fidelity you guys get. One of the live streamers, Roy, from San Francisco, has been using some different equipment to live stream 4K. I wonder how I should ask Roy. He's on here not all the time. He's on here all the time. Let's go up this escalator. It gets us closer to where we need to be. Um, I kind of looked up what he was using. I would get nervous about how I hold a camera. He has a DJI, which I also have, and then manage the phone and chat. I enjoyed the chat when I can see it. We should all hope Joe breaks a leg tonight in his show. For like a couple weeks, I was obsessed with the Mother Ditch. That's where all the source of the water in Los Angeles. There are some ghost stories about it. One of the ghost stories is you sometimes will see, so I believe like it's in Pershing Square, the place where you will see and the Mother Ditch was. But you will see a Native American woman walking nude because she was washing her clothes in the water. And this actually doesn't represent her, but it represents the source of Los Angeles water. Then there's a little teeny tiny nude lady on the top of it. The source figure. Joe, we hope you break a leg tonight. Figuratively. Oh, those are called the Bunker Hill Stairs. I'm gonna turn around in a sec, because I don't know if Edge Fan is here. Mountain Bike, aka Mountain Bike, but this is one of their favorite buildings. It always kind of blows my mind to be just under something so vast. So, Ronald, if you are not a stair guy, there's a beautiful escalator there. One day I filmed this for a members video. I kind of think of it as like a secret little garden in LA that you can sit in and like have a snack by the tiny naked lady. Anyway, so short story though. We want to go this way. It's like it's got little places that you can sit and have your lunch. I love finding clean places to have lunch like that. Unfortunately, they're never anywhere we want to eat, near anywhere we want to eat. So let me get some more hill in here. I'm gonna have rugby player legs in a couple days, the end of the month. I wouldn't complain. I would not complain at all. So we're headed to Grand Street. We're gonna take a left. We're gonna walk to Grand Park, aka Gloria Molina, the park for everyone. And then we are gonna just check out the ofrendas. I have checked out Action Kid a couple times. Yeah, fantastic city gal. I am using a filter tonight. So if it looks terrible or completely different than almost like a lud or a lud, it looks terrible, let me know. You know I'm into the cinematic shots. Whoa. Since every time I check my stats, it looks like most people are watching on television, which is actually how I watch. Action Kid, She Clicks Bricks. I was watching Yo-Yo actually on my phone this morning. So we were here last week. There was an all-access event. We got to go inside of the Broad, which I'm ashamed to say I'd never been in before. I actually took the live stream to get me in there. I'm glad you got your replacement knee, sorry. I feel like I don't get a lot of phone people because I don't stream vertically. But I don't stream vertically because, and I watch some vertical streamers, so I'm not saying anything. I just, I like getting the full picture. A lot of times, not specifically tonight, but we're telling a story. Hey, DC. No, we're talking about something. We have some, I wouldn't call them scripted walks, but I just like, I like getting like the full horizontal picture. But I always try to check out live streamers that walk. Other walking streamers. Apparently, She Clicks Bricks. I also watch She Clicks Bricks. She builds all different types of Lego related sets, which are really phenomenally awesome. We are in the holiday season. I think 2 more days and we can be in the holiday season on Monday. It actually feels pretty chilly. I'm not gonna lie. I have a tendency to get cold really easily, and I left the house with a t-shirt. I'm wearing slacks. Hey, Brave Bull. But I had to throw this wool sweater. It's the color of a St. Patrick's Day shake from McDonald's. A shamrock shake. St. Patrick's Day shake. You know what I meant. It is a chilly night. A bit nippy, one might say. I watch the majority of stuff for YouTube, though, on television. On the TV. Because usually, like, while I'm on my laptop, but that's mostly political stuff I usually don't leave comments on. Or or creepy weird stuff that I also don't leave comments on. Like 100 images that prove time travel exists. You know, I think I can stream Runyon Canyon. Today it's just about cold enough to. We have 2 prescribed 3 events coming up. Tomorrow night at 5:55, we're going to be back down here, but at Alvera Street for Noche de la Muerte. It's the second day, or the closing day. The event was phenomenal last week. I'm hoping to get a better place to stand. I didn't realize how magical it was going to be, but I think I can stream Runyon Canyon. I've been told that a couple times, so I might try that out this month actually. I'm hoping that this chilly evening is a sign of the weather to come. So I am live streaming on Thursday. We're coming downtown for the art night. Tonight and tomorrow, Dios de de los Muertes, Dia Noche. Um, and then Wednesday, I haven't posted yet, but I have plans for that day. Maybe on Thursday or Friday I could check out Runyon Canyon. I haven't gone yet. It's one place in Los Angeles I've never hiked. Or if I have, I don't remember. I prefer Bronson Canyon, and you definitely cannot stream up Bronson Canyon. We have walked up Bronson before, and you can only get so far before it's just, I don't know, the hills. I'll definitely, for November, I say this every month, not every month, but for November, I'm definitely going to try to make sure that we're posting up at least 24 hours ahead of time. So hit that bell button for notifications. I've never said that before, I don't think. I love a nice day moon. You can just see the moon on the other side of this very funky building. I'm gonna check out the AT&T map just to be sure, and also the T-Mobile map. Sometimes they're deceivingly optimistic, but I have heard that you can stream Runyon Canyon. I don't think we're going there right now because we just went the other day, plus it's closed. But there's a really cool little garden up there that you could go hang out in. Another place to sneak with cheaper food you got somewhere else. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Is he moving around or just staying in one spot selling fresh juice? Disney Concert Hall. If you, hate to say this, but if you leave a comment with that streamer's name in it, I will check it out. If you write it in here, I can't see the chat later sometimes, depending on if I'm on my phone or on the TV. I usually rewatch my stuff or do excerpts from the mobile devices. So, my mobile device. Gotcha. That might be an advantage. Look at these guys. Guys, it is not the Backstreet Boys reunion. There are too many Backstreet Boys there. No, Runyon Canyon is like West Hollywood. In fact, when we were having the fires in January, part of Runyon Canyon caught, and it got really close to the Magic Castle, which we kind of walk by all the time. All right. Hopefully we'll have time to go to Little Tokyo tonight. Go Dodgers. Oh, you said F it up. Oh, that's not good. But I think someone said a couple nights ago, don't count the Dodgers out. So maybe we could apply that to Otani. So I kind of thought I couldn't really go, well, I can't really go into the too deep of a canyon. So I tried to go to Bronson Canyon one day, one afternoon, because I wanted to show the Batman caves. Also, I did a walk over in the Beechwood area, which is the other side of the 101, so maybe the canyons are denser. it was like a cult's walk, and we couldn't get to the some into some of the houses or mysterious places. A California accent. I've lived here for 23 years. Thank goodness. I feel like I don't want to say LA could use a win or LA needs a win because maybe Toronto does. I really don't know much about Toronto. Um, Although I do watch a live streamer from Toronto, or a couple of them from Toronto from time to time on my TV. They're also horizontal. Aw, thank you so much, Brave Bull. So let's do a lovely walk through the Legacy Pathway. Gloria Molina Legacy Pathway. A real slow walk. I've experienced a couple of earthquakes, and mostly I don't feel them. Like, I thought I would be scared to death of them too, but like the first one of them I actually experienced on this street in one of those buildings back there, like a modern building. That one was scary because the building almost felt like it was on rollers. Did I not press the button? Will I die if I walk across the street now? Maybe. Anyway, I can't. I think it's the building, the tall building that we can see right there. But a lot of times, I've been in my car or out walking, and somebody will be like, "Did you feel that earthquake?" And I totally miss it walking. Um, One time I was in my apartment and I was on the phone with my friend who lived maybe like half a mile away, and she was like, "Oh, did you feel that?" An earthquake. And I was like, "No." And the second I said no, I felt it. So tomorrow night is the closeout for this. So in addition to this event, this is also, they're throwing a big, huge party event tomorrow night. We are going to Alvera Street tomorrow night, um, because I just, it called to me. I loved it. I loved the production they had there. It was touching and great. So let's check these out. I kind of want to check them out with a method, but that's not possible because I need to give other people the opportunity. I don't really know much about San Diego. I feel like the Orange County is a little spread out. I mean, LA is pretty spread out too. So this is number 3. We're starting off at number 3, going to number 1. Um, this is from the East Los Angeles Women's Center, or maybe. Sorry, I was talking about the events. There's also, so Little Tokyo, there's an event right now that we're gonna go check out. There's also an event Grand Central Market today. I think the bigger thing to fear about living here are the amount of poisonous things that could crawl through your window. Like, I grew up in New Hampshire. Um, we continue in our land. We had nothing to worry about except, actually, there are earthquakes in New Hampshire now. We had nothing to worry about except for, I think there's like one poisonous snake. Cha cha cha. When we came here before, it was a whole heck of a lot busier because there were some performances. We couldn't really get to these guys. That's me in my green sweater. Can always learn more. There. Alright. This land, these people, these spirits. This is lovely. I don't know if some of these weren't here before. I mean, I definitely recognize a few of these, or if they switched them out, because I don't remember this one. But I love it. I do remember this one. This is dedicated to our immigrant grandparents. Happy Saturday, Mary. Thank you guys for being here. I did feel one or two, right, like I said, two earthquakes, and they're so fast. It's not like waiting 2 weeks for a hurricane to come, or like waiting 5 days for a hurricane to come. It's literally, you're just earthquake over. Some of them are bad, but I haven't experienced one of those. This is our spirit for justice never dies. It's a much more chill night than last night, for now. Thank you guys for being here. If it's your first time, feel free to give one of those. One of these? Yeah, one of those. Sorry. I wonder if there's someone to protect the ofrendas at night. I wonder every time I say that if I'm saying it correctly. Cause like, I don't know, kids are kids. I remember throwing toilet paper in people's trees, not on Halloween. We also, everybody used to egg each other's house when we were little kids. Not everybody. Everybody's house got egged, though. I feel like they definitely do have a few different ones. Oh no.
I didn't really ask him to pick me up.
The essential journey.
When you called me to ask about your plan, what did I say very specifically? I asked him. What did I say?
I think LA is for my forever home. I actually watched on my phone this morning. I came across a video from Nashua, New Hampshire. I forgot the name of the guy. This is from the German Shepherd Rescue of Orange County. That's pretty cool, pretty cute, pretty sweet. And it was like pouring in Nashua, New Hampshire. It's an old mill town. I went to Nashua a lot when I was a kid. Um, hey, Edge fan, how was your bike ride? Um, and for some reason, had never seen this part of Nashua, and it just looked magical in the torrential rain. And I thought, wow, I would love to live in New Hampshire. And then I thought, no,
Did you ask Dad to bring you home?
it's great. I might like to visit New Hampshire in the next maybe year or two. This is called Land and Spirit. These are all beans and marigold petals, of course. All right. Whoops! I hate when it does that. Oh, here we go. I like a week of winter weather, just a week. Not one in which I have to shovel anything or do anything, but just, especially in December. The snow really kind of makes the season a little more magical. Although when we get rain here in December, it's kind of like a snow event, because people cannot drive in the rain. Hey, City Gal, I'm Charlie. Sorry. This is called Seed in the Desert. Hope knows no borders. And we got Hollywood here. Joe is my partner. He sometimes walks with me. Here, Joe is on his little, I shouldn't say, his little tour right. He's on tour right now for a couple days, couple 8 days or so. 2 Sundays. He'll be back in 2 Sundays. We're your hosts, but we don't really talk about ourselves a lot, so I think the names are kind of acquired. Oh, there's one for Gloria Molina. Somehow we missed. This is whom for whom the park is named. And then a pretty great life, actually. Kind of only fitting that hers lines up with City Hall. This is from the Rock Rose Gallery. It's called Waiting. It's quiet and windy, and it feels really very. I don't know if I'm supposed to go back there, so I won't, but. I wonder how long it takes to build one of these. I mean, obviously some more than others. I mean, some are more involved than others. The one over here on the left is one of my favorite ones from last time. I also find this one in the center with the Statue of Liberty hand particularly moving. I remember it raining last year, like after the fires in January, but I really don't remember it raining much after that. It's crazy how strenuous shoveling is. I wonder what's gonna happen. They're like running lights. They've got like a event going on. Little Tokyo is just a couple blocks that away. I think I'm gonna go to Grand Market next. This one was one of my favorites from last time, but it's just amazing. The last time we were here, I think some of the artists were here also. Let me just follow those little guys. Gorgeous. All right. I'm go- All right, let's head over to Little Tokyo. Oh my god, it's that guy thinking he's saw me walking over here. I'm gonna jump up on stage. I should. I hope I can get out this way. It looks like a patchwork of. Yeah, no, it's not. All right, let's see how Little Tokyo parties down. We're just gonna continue through the park and I guess take a right at the bottom. So tomorrow night we'll be back downtown, actually hereabouts, except a couple blocks over to watch the Alvera Street finale. And I can't wait. I know we just saw it like 6 days ago, but I don't even like show tunes. There are no show tunes in it, or musicals. But like, you know how people see a play and then they'll like see it again, maybe see it again, or a movie. Like that's kind of how I feel. I cannot wait to see it again. Now that I understand it a little bit better, I like snow Christmas, like maybe December 15th. A light dusting in November for Thanksgiving is always nice. But I like it around Christmas, like starting maybe on the 15th through the 10th. That way it covers Christmas, New Year's, and my birthday. Let me take a second to thank my members, channel members that is. Thank you guys for your support. Oh, if that's really tiny, I'm super sorry. I can do it again. I got a bigger one. Also, it doesn't look like it's centered. It's boggling my mind. I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to check out these guys. Aren't they cute? I forgot to take the background off of it. I don't have to shovel it though. Shoveling snow kills people. Like people have massive heart attacks shoveling snow, especially wet snow. I was always jealous of families that had a snow blower, and my parents used to send me, not my sister so much, out to shovel our driveway and sidewalk. Wet snow is the worst. Hey, Gridley. Yeah, this is definitely a We Love Dodgers town. What time does the game end usually? Like 9? Hey, network intel. How do you know you've strained your heart muscle? I mean, I'm not asking because that's incredulous. I've heard of it before, but like, how would you know? Like, just in case. I'm asking for a friend. Actually, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Happy All Hallows Day. Thank you for being here. We've had a pretty long week of streaming this week. I can't remember what day I didn't stream. Tuesday? Monday? I'm happy for no crowd tonight, at least for a couple minutes. Oh my gosh. Your heart enlarging actually went blind. I imagine all kinds of things all the time, especially where my heart is concerned. I'll frequently have a chest pain. This, I know it's not a heart attack. Um, I'll frequently have like some kind of chest weird thing, but it's on the other side. Like it's from doing pull-ups. And they're actually muscular things, but I always freak out and think it's my heart. It is very eerie and foggy down here tonight. Hey RJ, welcome back. Thank you for coming. We are having a low-key Dios de las Noche de los Muertes. I'm checking out the eerie fog in downtown. We just walked through Gloria Molina Park and checked out the ofrendas on the last 2 days. They are closing that out tomorrow. Tomorrow night we have plans to be at Olvera Street for their Noche de los Muertos. So I'm kind of excited, more excited to go to the other one, because it was, again, a moving event, and I keep talking about it like it was Cats and it just rocked my world, but it was kind of like Cats and it just rocked my world. Tomorrow I'm gonna wait behind the gazebo and see if I can get an autograph. Oh, LA is really foggy right now. Like it's kind of eerie, and I know it's absolutely scientifically accurate that when it's foggy, sound is just kind of different. I don't know exactly what I mean by scientifically, and right, and here I am. Are the Dodgers playing in LA or are they playing in Toronto? So I will tell you, I want the Dodgers to win, just as not as much as you guys do, because I don't really follow sports, but I want them to win because they're the Dodgers and it's my city's team, you know. Go Dodgers! And good. I'm glad they're playing in Toronto. That means that the is it the last game? Is the city gonna get overturned if we win or lose? You know, sports hooligans. I'm not all bothered by like sports hooligans. Actually, I just don't want to be in the middle of it all. I think that's like a worldwide human phenomenon of like burning a car when your team wins or loses. I mean, I don't like the burning a car part. Really? I always I walk down this way a lot, but I always try to walk like a slightly different block. Right now I'm taking the same block we always go to Little Tokyo on because it's the least. Oh my god, if this were GTA, I'd be getting in that car right now and driving the rest of the way. It's not. I don't want to go to jail tonight. Tonight. You can't see it so much right now, but the Los Angeles Police Department, the building is kind of almost invisible because of the mirrors, and in the daytime, when it's clear, all you see is City Hall reflected in the building. It's the Oald F. Deaton Civic Auditorium. I never heard of Oald as a name. Maybe that's Italian or something. Oald. Oh my gosh, get ready to snap some pictures. So, Monday I'm not live streaming. I'm going to try to finish up or put up a different members video. I am going to finish setting up the Discord, and hopefully we can launch that by the end of next week. I just have to put what's known as a gate on it, meaning it'll be locked for only members and people that get the monthly password. I think I'm going to pull out my Rite Aid Christmas tree in a couple weeks. Or we're going to buy something from Home Depot, maybe a tree from the tree store, maybe not Home Depot. We have a couple of like local nurseries somewhat near us. I'll buy it with the intention of having a brand new living tree in my apartment. I will undoubtedly, I mentioned before, it will meet its demise by March. So I was really surprised to see Little Tokyo had a Dios de los Muertos celebration, but they do. It's an LA thing. Yeah, it's really quiet, but someone keeps saying the Dodgers are playing. I find it. Is this the last game? Did somebody already answer that question? I missed it. If this is the last game, and if they win, they win the whatever World Series, right? Like that's a good reason why no one's out. But if it's not the last game, it's Saturday night, people. But it's also going to end by 9. Party people don't go out till 11 or 12. All right. So anybody have an idea what time does that stuff usually end? I thought he was talking to me. What time does the game end? 9? We'll be streaming for probably another 90 minutes. I truly hope to not be here if they lose. I was excited to see a couple baseball screens in 7th game. Really don't know what that means, but it's the last game. I was excited to see TV screens last night to check up on it. I know everybody is really interested in the Dodgers. I promise I'll be more into them next year. It ended at midnight last Tuesday. Oh my goodness, that just broke my brain. Was that an answer to when the game ends? I just want to know because I don't want to be down here if they win or lose. Little Tokyo's right across the street. I had to, so last night I got 16 copyrights in that video. I just left the songs in. Well, that's pretty exciting for old LA. You should support your Jays. I watched I was saying I watched a Toronto streamer. I keep trying to remember their name. It's like Toronto, Touronno, and their thumbnail today was like, I don't remember, but it said like, "Go Blue Jays," and I was like, I got a tinge of sport jealousy for a second. I don't really know what that means, but I was like, ah. Wait, New York is flooding all day today. I'm currently by myself because Joe is on tour, so I kind of drowned myself into doing a couple chores today and didn't watch that much television or YouTube or news. Yeah, I saw the Thriller part. That's pretty cool. It was pretty amazing, the New York one, I have to say. Osgay! Welcome. So we have a bicycle parade. I'm kidding, it's not really what it is. That's crazy. I don't know what this is, but fun stuff here. Enjoy the music now. We'll be removing that later. Sorry. All right. Is LA Unknown here? What is this? We have the thing that is really important in our living situation is sweeping. We have one dog that sheds so much. I love him. Thanks, Cariopolis. We'll have to plan to come to this another time when I can see the whole thing. I've never caught this before. It goes on. We won't be crossing the street anytime soon, so. I guess that was all the bikes. I guess we really don't need to cross the street. We need to go in here. It feels like winter. So we're gonna walk through here and I think head over to Grand Central Market. I don't really see much Dios de los Muertos stuff here. I do see some bubbles. I love it. Oh, that looked like a haunted castle top to me, although that's always here. It's pretty cool. I don't get a lot of I have to scour for events and sometimes I come up with stuff from other years, but I want to get more niche stuff. Like bike rides or neon bike rides or ice cream festivals. Mostly ice cream festivals. Wow. The line is too long, but these are pretty cheap. I recently had a corn dog with a big, ew, yeah, the mozzarella is kind of, was weird. Hey, Shauna. I don't think I could ride and stream at the same time. I would have to be wearing my harness. I bought a harness for my DJI last year and I never used it because it literally makes me look like an Italian ham. I'm not very squishy until I put that harness on, and then I literally look like I'm cool. No food and drinks allowed in the store. Really? I believe it. Um, Mostly because, Thanksgiving's Canadian Thanksgiving is coming up in a few days, but it's mostly American. All right. Oh, oh my gosh. I've seen a couple rattlesnakes. Um, and then I saw a copperhead snake one time swimming in the water.
Yeah, very interesting.
And the snake I mostly came in contact with when I was a kid was a gardener snake. Is that what it's called? Garden snake? Garter snake, like a garter belt. Have you had an alligator? See, that's the thing that would scare me about Florida the most, an alligator. And maybe that's kind of like a overblown thing. Like alligators don't happen as often as the rest of the country thinks. But like the idea of like an alligator just in my yard. I've also seen a bobcat hiking with my chihuahua back when I had a chihuahua. Iguanas are cute. I don't even like I saw a bear in the wild once and I was in a car. I completely froze in the car. It wasn't really far from my open window in the car, and we were driving, and I just kind of like, a bear! Nothing happened to my dog. So I was talking earlier about hiking up Bronson Canyon. When I first moved here, and for a while after, why can't I almost really walked out in front of the street? I could have crossed then. When I first moved here, you'd hike to the top of Bronson Canyon. There was like this place to skateboard with a dinosaur painted on it. I have a couple of pictures of that. The dinosaur is completely gone. The dinosaur had to have been painted in like the 70s or 80s, and it was totally like fractured fairy tales looking dinosaur, so possibly maybe the 60s. So I was up there taking some pictures of it. And then I looked back later at the pictures, and you could see bobcat baby, mama bobcat. It wasn't until I got home that I saw them there, but the fact that they were like just sort of hanging out and stalking me and my chihuahua was nervous. I've run into packs of wolves. Coyotes. I've been followed by coyotes. The Chihuahua was fine. Actually, I do think I noticed the bobcat when I was still up there, and I just left. Like I carried him the rest of the way home. But like, I always think of this one episode of 6 Feet Under when I think of bobcat or mountain lion is what I saw, not a bobcat. Um, it like opens with somebody jogging, and then out of the middle of nowhere, just a mountain lion just like jumps them. I we have a lot of street kitties in our neighborhood. I'm not sure who does it, but somebody walks around and feeds them. all the time. And they're sweet kitties, too. If I didn't have two dogs, one that was just crazy, I would definitely have scooped one up by now. But I've never seen a bat in Los Angeles. Only at last night's Halloween parade, and he was half man. I saw plenty of bats. I've had a bat fly by my hair in New Hampshire. Hey, California dreamin'. Gary Panter painting. We have a ton of skunks in our neighborhood and huge raccoons. Like I saw my dog is like 30, one of my dogs is like 30, 40 pounds. I saw a raccoon that was as big as my dog sitting on its hind legs in somebody's front yard. Raccoons will attack you also. And skunks. That's what I've heard. I mean, I've heard about skunks and raccoons. But not squirrels. Alright, we're gonna go left here and then cross over. Gonna go to Grand Market and see. We're in search of Dias de las Muertas. Little Tokyo was a bust. Skunks are skunks are all over my neighborhood. It's the worst. Um, every once in a while, somebody will kill one, and the smell is just so strong all over the neighborhood. And by kill them, I mean run over it with their car. Like, not. Go where it's lit. It's empty. I always thought I had a connection with animals, but then I got a dog that bites me. Oh my gosh. My once lovely hand model hands, you can't see it in the dark, but my wound, look at my permanent dog bite wound. It looks like, I was hoping it would look more like a knife scar than it does. I think a knife scar would be cool. An old knife scar. I mean, it's all sealed up. It just looks like a blister. I might have to get my first tattoo over that. I need like more than vitamin E. I need fade cream. Like, it's weird. I'm not going to keep showing you my scar, but you can see where like the skin, like I should have gotten it taped shut. It's amazing that your body does that though. Kind of repairs itself. Oof, we got some Halloween leftovers. We're on Main Street. I'll just get some like fade cream or scar fade cream. They make scar fade cream. I really did want it to look like one of those, like a knife scar though. In my hand. I stopped the knife with my hand. I think it also looks worse on the camera than it does in real life. Hey, Brazil! Oh, we also have possums in our neighborhood. Possums kind of scare me a little bit, even though they're the least scary of animals that you could come across. They just look like they do some damage. Hey, JC Loop. If I missed anybody, sorry, I'm walking. I don't have Joe holding my backpack strings, keeping me from stepping into the street, so I'm trying to be extra careful. So I keep missing some chats, but I really appreciate you being here. Yeah, no, I don't think... I'm not... I know they're pretty docile creatures. And I don't really worry about them too much. They just look kind of scary. Actually, Alf also looks scary. The alien Alf. The alien life form Alf. Okay, one more to Broadway. Or two more. One more. Joe keeps telling me a story about pigeons, that they were never really birds in America and humans brought them here, and that's why we have so many. Before telephones, pigeons were our telephone, our message carriers. Hey, BD. It's not too late to become a vet. I really feel like we don't have enough vets right now. About 10 years ago, I really found it easy to find a vet in Los Angeles. But then, I think my vet at the time had to be like 70 something. And then I got another vet who was also equally old. This is probably 15 years ago. Now I just go to the city vet for shots and pray we have no other events. I used to, like when I lived in Hollywood, there was a vet on La Brea or Highland that was not too far from my house. There's a really good vet in Silver Lake that isn't that expensive. The last time I needed a vet, my dog got one of those deer seeds. I forget what they're called. Cost $800. They're like little seeds, for grass seed almost, for lack of a better word. And they have like a hook on them and they get stuck and they burrow in. So we had to have that removed from his paw, which was like $800. Grand Market is up here. Let's see what they're... Right, that's the thing about possums. They also look kind of cute in an ugly way. Again, like Alf. Oh my gosh, Evil Dead in concert. And Horror Maze, October. Oh, is Evil Dead like a band? Or is Evil Dead like the movie in concert? Because I can't really imagine how you could. I mean, they made a Billy Joel musical, right? I guess they could make an Evil Dead musical. I can't wait to explore that route. Is it really? Oh, it is live to film orchestra. I couldn't have live streamed in there, just so you know, but I'm sorry. I couldn't have. I also wouldn't have gone by myself. Okay, let's walk through the Grand Market. The breakfast places are obviously closed. This place has the best cookies, I swear, but they're also closed. Oh, Joe was just in Oakland last night for the first stop on his West Coast tour. It is so hot in here. I don't know how anybody could work. Also, like, I wonder if people just steal a handful of beans. This place has really good burgers. But the one thing I want to come down here for like a unique experience. And definitely not to go to a chain. We've gone to this empanada place a couple times. It's pretty good. I mean, it's good. I don't know how authentico they are. Oh, there we go. Let's check the score. I'm guessing Toronto, it's not great for you. But I don't know. No score. Somebody tell me who's winning. The Broad Street Oyster Company. We'll go out to eat. We'll get something to eat this week, like in a daytime stream. Oh, here's where the bikers came.
Yeah, you were out there. We were watching it live.
I love it. Let's go back over onto Broadway. The US Bank building is literally in the fog. That's alright. Bike riders are a good group of people. They're not like marathon runners. I'm just kidding about marathon runners. They do have a certain look, marathon runners, though. I only say this, I had more experience with marathon runners when I lived in Boston, though, because the Boston Marathon. I know we have a marathon in LA, but I never find out about it until it's too late. Right? I thought you would love that. You know, Escape, I agree. I don't like Spanish food as much either. Except for, there are a couple Spanish dishes I like. Whoops. But I love Mexican food. Like, love it. I mean, I probably don't like really crazy, authentic Mexican food, just like what I can get in my neighborhood and have been eating for the past 20 years. That's probably authentic. But I'm not eating like any cheeks or tongues or organ meats. Hey, West Coast lady. Hey, Abner fan, we're going there tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's the final night. We went to look at the ofrendas. I keep saying it wrong, sorry. Over in Gloria Molina Plaza. And then to check out Little Tokyo, I thought I heard they were doing something. And then I also thought that the Grand Market was doing something. They weren't. But we'll be doing that tomorrow night. And it's an amazing, amazing show. I mostly don't eat hot dogs, except for on the stream. The only hot dogs I've eaten in the last year have been on this stream. One, a lady was giving out free hot dogs during the No Kings protest. I ate one, and then Joe and I have eaten a couple corn dogs. A hot dog is 3 minutes off your life, but I did it for the stream. I think I'll probably I had a nice 20-minute nap today. I did get to bed pretty early last night, probably about 10:30 or 11 after getting home, walking the dogs, eating my ice cream that I bought. It was a win-win. And then I got up at 8 this morning, which was a little bit later than I normally would get up. Wait, we pushed I know this sounds stupid, but we fall back tonight, right? Like tomorrow morning, tonight. Yes, we do. I don't know why I'm asking that. I feel like somebody said Sunday morning, and it is Sunday morning. I just still think of it as Saturday night. Thanks, Lori. Thanks, Lori. Welcome. You guys, if it's your first time here and you're a lurker, we love you. But feel free to like and sub if you wanna. But a like would be groovy. So, 5:55 tomorrow night. I might go on a little bit earlier. We'll be live streaming from Olvera Street for the final night of Dias de los Muertes. creepy clowns. I want to thank my members for your support in this magical endeavor. Here's a new one that I'll update it today. I can never get the spacing to quite work out right. I set it up and then I drop it into Prism and it messes everything up. But that should be, whoops, and all the rest. You have to have like the right, you have to figure out your nap, your prime nap length time. Mine is about 20 minutes. 20 minutes to half an hour. Any longer, and then the day is shot to shit for me. Pardon my français. So, I'm going to be live streaming a little earlier this week, except for the art night on Thursday, so I can reconnect with some of you East Coasters. Ooh, that looks eerily creepy. French buffet. I do not set an alarm clock. A couple years ago, turn the sound noise cancellation off. A couple years ago, I just started. I didn't work for a year, and I worked at the same company for a really long time. And then when I left, they gave me a little money. I didn't work for a year. It was really lovely, and I just would go to bed at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, and I would wake up when the sun rose. It just woke me up. Not a problem. So I continue to do that today, except we can't sleep with our curtains open. Actually, I guess we could. I just don't like it in this apartment because we're on the first floor. So it doesn't happen as frequently, but I still just wake up at about 6, between 5 and 6 every day naturally, even if I stay up late. I bet that was a really, oh my god, frog legs, no thanks. I bet that was a really magical time to live in San Francisco in the 70s and 80s. Just, I mean, with a couple caveats, of course.
You guys for a change?
I'm sorry, I don't. Every time I say, I just want to make this clear, when I say I would love to go back in time, I realize back in time wasn't great for a lot of different kinds of people, including myself. So I only mean, like, I don't want to go back in time and live like I'm back in time, but I kind of like the fashions and looks. Especially the looks of yesteryear. Oh my god, all you can eat crepes. It's the frog legs and the hair I can do without from the French buffet. Do you say buffet or buffet? I say buffet. I just said buffet. Hey, good evening, Joey B. Oh, we got another event going on up here. Guess what's playing over at the Palace is Michael Jackson's Thriller. Creepy. I guess we're here for the teardown. I don't know which way to go. Pardon me. I've only eaten escargot once. I had to. I was a waiter at a French restaurant. And we had to eat everything on the menu. And we had to eat escargot. I remember eating rillette, which is kind of like foie gras. I also had to eat foie gras, which I'm just against for a myriad of reasons, not to mention the disgusting liver texture.
Water! Check the water. If they find out the Illuminati, they want to play with people's lives with the water.
Every once in a while, somebody says something that makes sense. A guy was talking about the Illuminati playing with people's lives for water. Tell me you couldn't spin that into a truth. We're gonna walk down like 2 more blocks, and then I'm gonna flip back around and hop on the train and get home. Thank you guys for joining tonight. We will be definitely will be more Dios, or more Noche, more Muerte tomorrow night for sure, as we return for the final night in Alvaro Street. I'm really excited. Bring a Kleenex. It was a really beautiful and touching on so many levels production. It was amazing. Anyway. I like both Joey B and Creator by Default. I like Creator by Default because it seems like businessy. It seems like what you kind of do, but by default. No, I'm kidding. And then Joey B just sounds fun. And plus, Joe. I always like Joe's. Yeah, I know, I don't like food like that. I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan, but I have been both in my lifetime, and I'm kind of always on the edge, especially if I have to prepare the meat. If I have to prepare the meat, then it kind of skeeves me out. Whoa, that sounded like a trolley. Oh, maybe this is where I can't walk on the sidewalk anymore. Oh my gosh. You know what they're doing right now? They're boarding up the Foot Locker. Do you know why they're boarding up the Foot Locker? Who can guess? Hey, thank you so much for joining. Who can guess why they're boarding up the Foot Locker? I want to get a better vantage point this week, so it doesn't seem like we're so far away. So the Dodgers are either going to win very soon or lose very soon. I don't know what exactly. Cariopolis, B. Duckstein. Yeah. You know, I'm half tempted to stay down here for the end of that game, but I'm old. Oh, I meant to cross the street over there. We don't often walk down this far. I kind of Enjoying the neon. I meant to turn right on 7th, but you know, I'm not a baseball watcher, but I used to play baseball when I was a kid, and I like playing sports. I just don't like watching them. Like, I also like, I haven't played it for years, but I also like tennis, you know? But I don't really like watching people play tennis. Yeah, Urban Outfitters took over the Rialto. Behind us is this just amazing building, the old Ace Hotel. No, actually, I'm wrong. Look back behind us a little more. I just want to walk down to United Artists. See you later, break a leg. Have a good night. I'll text you soon. Hugs and kisses. A cricket match? That's not fair. Crickets are pretty cool. I wouldn't compare baseball to a cricket. I would choose a cricket also. Break a toe. No. He got some new boots. Beautiful Art Deco treasure. I forgot to show you the lovely sign. Yeah, looks like these are getting covered too. Oh, here we go. Now we can see the score. Oh. Toronto. Toronto. Thank you, West Coast lady. We love you being here. I haven't been to Las Vegas in a couple years. You want to hear something crazy? Joe has never been to Las Vegas. I don't think. This place is usually open. It's kind of getting boarded up for later. So this building, really more impressive without barricades, was built as a department store. It has inlaid sidewalks, which a lot of older buildings do downtown. Why were they so cool and clever in the olden days and not cheap? Oh. I think I've had 3 or 4, like, trips to Vegas. Some of them were magical, like, I just was, like, maybe the first and third time I went because, not because of people who I was with, I don't even remember who I was with, but just because it was, like Las Vegas, and we went to old Las Vegas, because in my mind, that's what Las Vegas looked like, that 1950s Las Vegas. Which, you know, in 2005, 2004 was still standing. I think I stayed at the Stardust before they tore it down. I'm kind of, my interest is piqued by that Wizard of Oz show. Like how they refilmed it to make it 360. I don't know if it's 360 actually, so don't quote me on that. But refilmed it so that it could fit in the sphere. It's such a classic. I love looking in here. It's such a classic movie in so many people's minds, right? I feel like even though I really only saw The Wizard of Oz maybe 10 times in my life, because, I didn't grow up with a VCR. We had to wait for it to come on CBS. The excitement, I remember the solid feeling of excitement in the days leading up to The Wizard of Oz being on TV, or a Christmas special being on TV when you were growing up in like the 70s and 80s before you could just watch whatever you wanted to watch. Oh, the good old days. I watched The Wizard of Oz recently, maybe in the past 6 or 7 years, and I think for me, I kept looking at the matte paintings in the background, and just not realizing how I didn't know those were paintings when I was a kid. Wait, at the Sphere you paid that little? I thought the Sphere was really expensive. I thought it was going to be something that I never would go to in my lifetime because it was $200 a ticket. I do like The Wizard of Oz a lot, but I would not pay $200 to see anything except the winning numbers to the lottery. Concerts used to be affordable. I remember I have a bunch of concert tickets from concerts that I saw in like the 80s. And they were all like $15, $19. I saw Echo and the Bunnymen, New Order. I can't remember the third band because I left. That was like a super show for like $35. I think the Susie and the Banshees ticket in there is probably like $20. I did see some $7 shows in Cambridge. I think I saw Madonna at Great Woods in Massachusetts, if you're familiar with that. And I feel like it was the True Blue tour. That was like $32. I think that was my most expensive concert ticket. I missed that, sorry. But if I had to root for a second team, it would be Toronto. I probably shouldn't say that loud. I sounded like a mom who gives everyone a ribbon. But if I had to be happy, I do advise you guys to stay tuned to people like Action Kid tonight, because if anything crazy happens in LA, he will be on it. Yo-Yo, who is one of our members, or was one of our members from time to time, he's live streaming last night, and it seems like that would be something he would go to also. Oh my gosh. Deep humanoids. I thought I saw... Never mind, that's maybe a story for the Discord. I wasn't in the Tenderloin. Hey! Alright, you guys. This is my street I'm turning on, 7th Street. I'm going to go home, light a candle for the Dodgers. I will see you guys at around 6 o'clock tomorrow. I can't remember if I put 6:01 or 5:55. I'm going to try to get down here a little earlier so we can walk around Alvaro Street before we dip into the show and the procession. I really want to thank my members. Boop. Oh my gosh, the background shows up. It's supposed to be nothing there. If it was your first time here, please feel free to give any one of those things a like and subscribe. I guess it wouldn't take that much time to chat, or you don't have that much time to chat because I'm about to sign off, but please, the algorithm loves it. Helps boost us up a little bit. We will be live streaming tomorrow. Mostly standing still, but checking out a really cool show. I sure hope to see you. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope LA is safe tonight. I have a feeling it's going to be. So I will talk to you guys soon. Tomorrow if you join me. But this week we've got plans on Thursday. I will book up Wednesday. So we've got plans I've only like put in tomorrow and Wednesday. I'll book up a couple more things. I have some walks to do for this month and some that we kind of missed last month, so I could plan one of those. We'll be doing hey Wilson. I'll be doing a couple of earlier streams, so maybe getting back to the 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock afternoon time. Enough about me. I really do. Again, thank you so much for being here tonight. Hearts to all of you. Thank you for watching. Good night and sweet dreams. Kitties, of course. Some autumn leaves. And goodbye. I will see you soon. Da-da, just for you, Cecilia, we got some autumn leaves as we march towards the taco truck. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for helping me moderate. It's a pretty easy gig, I think, on account of the fact that we're a pretty cool group to chat with. Anyway, good night. Thank you so much. Autumn leaves are falling.